Okay, so here I am to give you my quick and easy 1790s turban tutorial. I've already curled my hair. I used some of these little foam rollers. They work really great. I sprayed my hair while it was dry with some Lotta Body, which is like a setting lotion, and then slept in them overnight, and I get this, which is big ringlets. And I pretty much just leave them like they are, maybe shake it out a little bit, but I don't separate the curls, spray it with a little hairspray. The second thing that I do is I attach a hairpiece. Now this is what I use for it. It's two of those little claw clip hairpieces, so like one of the claws went right here and one of them went right here. And I just took the claws out and I stitched them together, like right down the middle. And they still have their little hooks on them, so I don't know if you can see or not, but there's a little hook that kind of, like a comb, that'll attach it to your head on the top and the bottom. On the outside you can't really see the seam too much, although there's kind of a little dip in it at the top. So I usually, once I get it on, I kind of like pin those two sides over each other to kind of fill in the gap. If you had lots of curly hair, you could just wear your hair up and that could fill in the gap, but I wanted a really big hedgehog kind of look, so I wanted lots of hair. You could also just use one and turn it sideways and have that fill in the back, but like I said, I wanted to go big. So all I do for that is I go to the back part of my head, the crown of my head, and I just flop it on. And I'm going to put the combs in on the top and the bottom, and that fills out the back. Okay, so I've got big hair now. I'm going to take my turban, which is about a 2-yard strip of silk, and it's about 20 inches wide. And I kind of wad up one end of it a little bit like that. And I'm kind of moving my hairpiece up just a little bit more because I want it to be high on my head. But I'm going to start kind of where the hairpiece is. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to take some of the hairpiece curls and blend them in with my own curls. So I'm kind of starting right here on the side, going over some of the hairpiece curls. And I'm not real perfect about it. I just kind of start getting it on. Okay, wrap it around once, and then once I get it around once, I usually put a pin in it just to kind of hold it, and I'm just using regular straight pins, like sewing pins, long ones if you've got it. Well, usually when I get up to the top, I start giving it a little bit of a twist, and I'm going to go around again, and when I come up again and give it another little twist, and then the ends you're just going to tuck in. Okay, like that. And then there's always a little bit of kind of flopping around and decorating. I usually take some of my own hair in the back and then pull it up and have it drape over the back side of it. And so that way it's kind of filling out the back a little bit more. And you can take, if you've got some of these long dangly kind of curls, you can kind of take them and fold them up and tuck them in and kind of fill in the gaps a little bit. If it's not very secure, you can put in a couple more pins here and there, but it's actually pretty secure just like that. Then I will take like a big brooch or something and put it in on the side where I tucked it, and that kind of stabilizes it all. Like that. Or you could add other ornaments, something else. I've got my wheat that I put in sometimes, so for that I usually just kind of tuck it into the folds, add another long pin or two. Like, it helps if you have those long stick pins that have the pearls on the end, just to kind of get it in there really good. And I would give it another little hairspray or two and kind of arrange the curls a little bit better, but that's pretty much it.